Give Jeff a minute too to show up.
He's not coming this week, remember?
Yeah, I forgot. Jeff is not coming this week. Totally forgot. Alright, let me finish my build and then I'm down. Also, I guess we'll wait for Dave to officially announce his presence.
I will not be around next week. Also, I'll be camping.
Okay. Camping throughout the week? Is it like a
Oh, music
holiday next week?
festival.
Oh, okay.
Thing. We're going to a different one this year with a river and swimming. And they have like a tent that's set up at night with a bunch of N64s in there and like Mario Kart and shit.
That's cool.
There was another one, but it
What's
was way across the
what kind of
country
music
that
is it?
had professional wrestling, like local professional wrestling there. I really wanted to go to that one, but it's
That's across the country.
it's
The EDM music or whatever it was last
yeah.
time? Yeah. Alright, my build's done. Let me also actually, well, let me I'll throw this up for now so we can test and shit, but I got Dave's stickers and it took me a little longer, well, not a lot longer than I expected to be able to do them earlier, but I got held up at work. So that's why I did not expect to be down to the minute here. But
You here, Dave?
alright, so that's pushing now. And I have like a bootleg fix for a bug I know exists, but it's not a good fix, but it will stop, I think, the majority of the cases. For testing purposes, at least. I think the real fix is a longer term thing. I'm gonna have to rewrite some code to make it work, but it will work to prove the concept.
What's the bug?
You know how when you are if you're clicking down on a button on a sticker tool menu, you can actually drag the sticker around? That's not supposed to happen. And now it'll still happen, but it'll only happen when you are, as soon as you hover off of the button, which is a weird experience, but I don't think most people will do that. The only time you'll do that is if you click down and you're like, actually, I don't want to click that button.
Never
And
had
then
this
it'll get
happen. You're
weird.
saying when you click on a button, you can drag the sticker behind it if it's overlapping with the sticker?
No, you can drag the sticker that the tool menu's open on. And most people don't do it on purpose, and it's a very subtle movement. But what winds up happening is, let's say that you have a sticker in panel 2, and the menu goes into panel 1, and then you click the button and then drag, and you don't even notice it, but you drag just a tiny bit as you're like clicking. You'll accidentally move the sticker into panel 1, its layer, so then the sticker looks like it goes invisible. So if there was ever a case where like you copied a sticker, is usually when it happens, and you thought, oh, the sticker just disappeared. That's actually probably what happened. The sticker got lost in the layer because the relayering happens based on what layer your fingers, your pointer's over when you move the sticker. I need to do some refactoring to clean that shit up. But in general, I need a bigger bug patch. This just hasn't been. There's a lot of. It's been busy at work, so I haven't been programming as much as I could at home. But anyway, sounds like Dave's here. go to strip dev and then do the hard reload because I didn't give it a different version number. So you'll have to hard reload by clearing your cache. I actually haven't tested this, so hopefully it just works. And the new stickers are here. And yeah. It still
Sorry,
has
when you
that
say hard
bug.
reload, you mean just not hit refresh, but what? Yeah, you have to go into settings or something and.
So hit F12, and then that's gonna ignore everything new that pops up, but go over to the normal refresh button at the top left of the browser and right click it now. And then there's a empty cache and hard reload. Click that.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll go to compete, and I will start a game. Some of the whoops. Well, it doesn't matter. Some of the sticker indexes are off because I haven't yet had time to set them by their addressable. So you'll see some of our avatars look a little weird.
Second
It's fine.
effect poses.
No, just for the avatar. The avatars were hard coded because I didn't have addressables in. Now I can refer to these things by their addressable, but I haven't actually done it yet. So you'll notice that I am holding a bathroom stall.
Looks great.
All right. So has the setups. It should be less bug prone. So the goal here today is to figure out what the setups, if the setups feel nice, if the timing's right, and find any more bugs. That's a big one. Find more bugs. If you see them, if you want to record, feel free to record. But if you see any bugs, let me know. All right, I'm gonna close the door so I can hear a little better, and we'll jump right in. That's a setup I haven't seen before. You don't need to worry about getting the stickers that are in the comic. They will, your setup. Oh no. Damn. Something broke.
What's
Did
wrong?
something break for you guys?
No.
Oh. If it broke for me.
I mean, I
Object
guess I
reference not set
got.
to
Hold
remove
on, wait.
specific
Maybe
object.
something did break. So I got
I just have
the stickers that were in my
I have a
setup
blank screen.
have overwritten a couple of
I've
my.
named anyone.
I have a blank screen. I think things are broken. I didn't actually get a chance to, like I said, I didn't get a chance to test this because I got held up at work for an hour, and that took the time that I would have spent testing this shit. All right, let me see if I can fix it real quick. Fuck.
Mine looks
I really was
mine
hoping
looks
we get-
fine, but one of my chosen
No,
stickers.
the timer's
My timer also.
the
looks
timer's
fine.
not going. Yeah, but it's not moving, right?
No, so it was moving. I just exited, but.
I don't think it was not going to work because I'm the server host and mine aired out, so it wasn't going to. It definitely wasn't going to work. Let me see if I can figure out what this is real quick. I wonder. Oh shit! I think I know what the problem is. Okay, I do. I know what the problem is. I didn't think about this. I need to. Fuck. So the problem, and we need to plan about this. I need to figure this out long term. Problem is, I changed all the sticker IDs, right? They changed because they get assigned on the fly, not assigned when they're made in the data, which is a bad way to do it. Because when I add new stickers in, it offsets them, right? That's why the stall bathroom, the shovel is now a bathroom stall.
Well, that calls everything not to load on your.
Because it's trying to like sit like if a sticker set is all offset now, like I have a list of all the sets, right? And then I'm referring in your setups, you are referring to them by the set ID and the sticker ID inside the set, right? So they all just changed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo how I index stickers. I'm gonna need to make those static data. And then we need to make it so that when the setups update when the sticker, if we change the sets at all. Interesting. This is something I didn't anticipate, but probably could have had I thought more about it. The easiest solution is to see if I can quickly revert back to the old set of sticker sets. So we won't have the new stickers in for this test, but at least everything else should work. Let me go look to see if I can do that real quick. And theoretically, I shouldn't have to rebuild for this. This should just work. Sign in. Alright, I see the bucket, sticker sets, and I want to revert. How do I revert? Releases. How do I revert? There's the releases, I see them. I can edit notes for them. Can I just, oh, maybe I can just delete it. Maybe if I just delete the release, it'll, releases, this one. Okay, unfortunately, Unity's thing doesn't support this. I had to do it manually. Alright. In theory, I just have to revert the changes to the sticker set list. Where the fuck is that? Default sticker collection. That being said, something here doesn't add up to me because theoretically,
Making some setups while you're bug
Yeah.
fixing.
well, don't make them in this thing because they're gonna be wrong. actually, right? Because the sticker IDs are gonna swap out. You can't. Unfortunately, you can't actually make the setups. I mean, if you push it, whatever, we can just clear it out and remake it. I mean, some of the stickers will work, but just here's the weird thing is like.
I mean, it will.
When
So
I go-
are all the setups that we've already made going to need to be remade after this problem is fixed?
No, well, no. What I will likely do is I'll change the way I save the data, and I'll make a tool to automatically update all the data so that you don't have to remake the setups. The thing that I actually don't get is like this actually shouldn't have offset all of these. Like, because I did just add. Does each sticker have its own unique index? Is that why? Because if like I just added it to the sticker sets to the end, so they shouldn't actually have offset a damn thing. Because I'm looking at the thing right now, and I do see it just at the end there, 66 and 67. There's just a new couple of sets. So I'm wondering why it's doing what it's doing. Yes. Well, actually, hold on. Let's text it there. Yeah, okay, yeah. 66, 67 are the last lines, so they shouldn't have fucked anything up. But I don't see why it would have, because their IDs shouldn't have changed. Oh, the signs and figures, those weren't there before, huh? Those need to go on the bottom. Okay, what else was there? What did I add? Because those are Jeff's, those were... I added those over the weekend. Okay, hold on, let me see what else I added over the weekend. Alright, sign and figure sticker, update. Okay, that's it, that's what's updated, that's what's fucking everything up. Alright, this is salvageable, hold on.
So can I save this setup or no?
You can't save anything that's in a... Well, give me a... Don't save this. Yeah. Because everything may shift. Anything that appears after the signs sticker when you're picking them with the sticker picker UI is going to be broken.
I think everything that I have in this would have been put in before that, except for maybe the basic, blob man.
I mean, like literally enumerator after, like enumerable in the collection. When you open the sticker picker, it goes left to right, top to bottom, right? So anything that's right or below the signs is going to be offset because the signs should have been added at the end. And I was trying to make it alphabetical because I thought,
And
oh, I'm really clever,
should
I'll make it alphabetical.
these
That's not
should
clever.
actually be fine then, everything in here, but I'll wait.
Yeah, as long as it's to the left and above, you're fine.
Everything in here is to the left and above. It is just the king,
Okay.
the blob man.
I'm confident that
castle.
is the... Who's the blob man?
The I don't know how to describe him. He's just like a dude.
The guy that doesn't have another pose?
He does not have alternate poses. He's got Sonic
Yeah,
shoes on.
He's just like a
Yeah,
geometric figure.
Dave's
with
guy,
like
yeah.
a square, like a leg.
He reminds me of those guys from... it's gonna call back to the Jackbox thing again, the Mr. Tickles books, whatever those books are called.
Yeah, I'm gonna make more people of different.
I wanted to make a whole set of like children's cartoon book the pack.
I'm just gonna go like I just mean like more nondescript. Like this thing isn't like a job or anything. It's just humanoid.
Yeah.
That's kind of the rubber hose. The idea of rubber hose pack is they will represent more less archetypes and more emotional states and personality traits. Like for the artist, I have pretentious. For the activist girl, I have earnest if frustrated.
Alright. So, give me a second to test this. Or at least confirm that the new shit is out there. And then ideally, what happens is you just refresh your page and it just all works. That's the goal. Whether that's gonna happen, I have no fucking idea, because this is the first time I'm actually testing this. Who knows what may get cached and what may not get cached, and how long it actually takes Unity servers to like propagate that data over. It should be less than a couple minutes. Come on. Give me the thing that tells me the stickers have been downloaded again. Okay, there we go. Downloaded stickers, and I see the signs at the bottom. Okay, signs are down there. Now, if I refresh my page, or go to strip dev again, let's see if it just automatically does it, because ideally that's how it works, and that would be really awesome. And hopefully it doesn't cache these. Though in the future it definitely should cache them. Okay. So it looks like that worked. And then yeah, signs at the bottom now. Now when I go to load a set and I go to load one that I know was breaking, where the fuck did the cow go? I could have sworn
Cow shouldn't be broken if it's alphabetical, right?
No, it's not the cow, it's the UFO that was broken, but I recognize it by the cow. Yeah, okay. Vehicles was what it was. Yep, okay, it's working. Okay, I believe we can test.
Alright, I'm gonna save this then.
It'll have the new stickers. Yeah, you can save it. As long as everything was to the left when you made it. And then you're gonna need to refresh your build. Just refresh. You don't need to hard refresh. Just theoretical.
Well, I already hard refreshed.
It doesn't matter. I don't cache anything. At some point, I'm gonna need to cache shit, like so that you can cache these. I can basically save these stickers on your browser, so that they don't download them over and over again. And that saves us a bunch of money. But I need to also have something that recognizes if the version has changed, and clears the cache if that happens. So it's a whole process. All right, let's try this again. Learning pains here. Learning pains. I guess they call them growing pains. Normally. New build is in, or the new code is in the thing. I should have known right away as soon as there was a issue with the shovel. That was like dead giveaway that something was fucked up and would break. All right. Fuck! Sorry.
What?
It broke for me again, and I don't know why.
Mine's working. I do have some stickers that are different from what my
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
sticklers or whatever.
Mine's actually perfect
were.
this time, but that last time it overwrote 2 of my pop sticklers, but this time I happened to get one that was the same, so probably the same thing is happening. It's just not noticeable.
Oh, I just don't know why it's happening now. Now I don't know what's going on, but damn. I was really hoping to test today. Let me do one last set of things, just to see, and if not, I'll get it working for next week. Over here. Let me set test mode settings over here. Save that. Unload this. Let me just do this on my editor and see what the fuck's going on, so I can at least get some idea of why it's breaking. Damn.
I have a really good comic, actually.
You could probably still take a screenshot of it. Okay, so now mine's working, but I guess I'll just have to.
I mean, it's based on the setup, so it's just proves the
Yeah, I
setup
gotta
is
get
good.
bad luck. Even then, though, I still don't think it should happen. But we'll see. Let me go through a couple of rounds. You got your screenshot of yours, Chris, if you want it, because I'm gonna back out on the
Yeah, I got it.
other one.
Oh, it's a double screen. It's a double screen screenshot by accident.
That's fine. We can remake it.
Nothing to be done with it though, because like it just shows the setup is good.
Maybe I did have to hard reload. Maybe it did cache that shit. No, it didn't, because I had the doctor was showing properly, the avatar.
Often
Because right now, the second round is still working.
I get, or I wouldn't 100% assume that the sticker ID thing is the cause of the second thing. Maybe they are two separate things.
It's possible. I'm waiting to see if I can just get it in editor. I'll know exactly what it is. I just need it to happen in the editor so I can see where the code, where the stack trace comes from. So far, nothing's broken in editor, so I've gone through 3 rounds, sped up rounds. I suppose I could just load the one I just got to, this one. But that loads for me fine.
Minor bug, but whenever I tab out of the window and then I go into offline mode, the cursor does not pick up my mouse movement until I reload.
Until you reload?
Until I refresh the whole page and go back into offline mode again.
Oh, interesting. So you exit offline mode, you go back into offline mode?
So I just minimize the browser. If I minimize the browser,
okay,
while I'm in, let me just actually test to make sure this is consistently happening.
Yeah, make sure that is the...
Alright, so I minimize the browser. I unminimize the browser. I go into offline mode. Okay, now it's working. I don't know, but there was a couple times where I had minimized the browser, unminimized it, clicked on offline mode, and the cursor would not pick up my mouse movement even when I clicked into the
Alright, if you can replicate it again, let me know if you can figure out what the set of actions is. So far, I'm not getting anything on my editor. Maybe I just need to hard reload on the other one, see if it works. While I'm doing that, I'll load all these setups to make sure that all the setups load properly. mean, it seems to be working. I don't have anything breaking here.
Maybe try somebody else hosting.
Try it with the reload thing.
Yeah, I'll try.
Give it a
We'll
shot.
try it one more time. Let's see if we can. Maybe like so. Every time you go, I go into offline mode. It repulls the stickers, I believe. So it may have just. It may just have been some weird thing where. I don't know. Some of them were cached or something. I don't really fully know, honestly. All right, let me close out my editor. Let's try this one more time. I will do a hard reload just to be safe. Alright, I loaded the stickers. I'm just gonna load a template just to make sure it works. Yeah, nothing broke there. Alright, I'm gonna host competitive. Alright. I suppose it's possible that I had two windows open and accidentally ran on the wrong one while I was tabbing around my screens. That is actually a thing that could have happened. But no, it can't because I have the shuffle.
I was gonna say we did get the one change, right?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. If it happens again, then it might just be a requirement that we're in a group together. Like I'm not testing on my editor side with more than one person. Hop on in here, Chris. Let's see if we can get this thing to either work or break again.
Okay. No reset.
No reset for you. I think it worked for you. Ideally, it works sure.
Boy, what the hell is happening?
What's
Oh,
up?
okay, it's showing me my setup. Was that always there? That was not there the last few times I did this.
Oh, interesting. So
But
maybe
it
you
was
didn't.
for me.
Yeah, it was for me too. Maybe the issue was actually that Chris was on a older version somehow, and that was an issue. We'll see. I'm hoping that that's the case for the sake of ease. Fuck no. Yeah, for me it's still broken. I
Yeah,
don't
got
get
some
it.
different stickers. I did
I
load
don't
in, but
get
I
it.
got some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Mismatch.
make any fucking sense to me. It really doesn't.
Let-
Here's what we're gonna do.
Let me try
I'm gonna try one more
hosting.
time. No, because I'll host from my editor. That's what I need to do. Because the problem is I just can't replicate it in the editor apparently by myself. So what I need to do is to host from the editor. Oh, my editor just crashed. Thanks Unity 6. This is from my understanding, common Unity 6. But I will, once the editor is up and running again, I will host and from there, and then I can see what the fuck the problem is.
Okay, it's happening again. No, I'm picking up on my mouse thing, and I didn't actually exit out of it this time. So what is causing this
Can
to
you hit
happen?
F12 here? So it's when you're going in and out between modes. Is that always the?
Maybe
behavior?
I was. All I did this
Jumped
time
into-
was I clicked on host, back, offline. It's fine now, offline. Oh, yeah, I don't know what is making that happen.
Oh, and I have an idea of what it could be. Maybe you have to be in a game. Did you actually host?
No.
Try hosting a game. But yeah, but you were in one with me, right? Try to actually host a compete game. And then back out and then try offline. No, it's working for me. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, it works for me too.
Okay. My editor's back up and running. I just need to load the scene and change the settings back to the regular settings. Alright, save that. Unload that. Play. Okay. I will host for my editor and we'll see what the fuck is going on. And if this works, then I have no idea. Alright, here's the join code. Just jump on that. Maybe I should always play with my editor, just easier. Okay. Alright, clear. Don't get too excited about your thing here because it's likely going to break.
Hey, I finally got one of
It
my
is
setups.
interesting. It is interesting to me that that you guys are getting your stickers changed. It does scream of an index offset thing, but I don't understand what it could be, considering.
Is there in the sticker drawer a way to? Okay, weird.
Uh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like there's one missing actually from my sticker drawer now. Like there's an empty space.
It definitely broke for me. It definitely broke for me, so I can go look to see what the issue is.
I think I'm good this time. At least this time my stickers are the same as as I expect them to be.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it
see
can look
where
like a
the
sticker
thing
change
is
too, but it's just
breaking.
your it going to a different pose when it transfers into the
Oh, interesting. I tried to
car, you know.
account for that, but apparently I didn't. Let me see.
But it looked like mine fucked up this
Yeah,
time,
that's
but it actually.
Let me see here. Sticker drawer item. Yeah, it's fucking up at this, which is sprite set sprites. Alright, I gotta do a debug log here, and then
Yours
I'm
was
gonna
good,
need
Chris, this time.
Mine was like had like a missing sticker in the drawer. But I
And
had
yours
the
just
right
got
number this
connected?
time. Every time, every time previous to
I'm
this.
I'm gonna restart here, and then we'll do it one more time. So refresh your shit, and then we'll jump in. This screams still of some sort of like index offset issue. But I don't know for sure yet, because of the behavior everyone's getting. Okay, and it's actually coming from the popsicle sticklers that are breaking, not anything else, which is interesting. It's not coming from the setup, it's coming from the popsicle sticklers, where the break is, where the null reference is coming. Alright. One more time, and go. Just you. Alright, go ahead.
Wow, this is a really easy code. Jeez. He said.
GGCCT7. start here. So it has a sprite set. This one should be Fisherman. Okay, for me it worked.
3,
this time,
4, 5,
magically.
6, 7. Alright, yeah, mine is perfect this time.
I'm good.
Alright, well, we'll have to just go through again until it breaks.
So quit out? Are we quitting?
No, we'll just, might as well test this too.
Wait, where did my map go? Oh, the map in the book is the same.
Can't download the images because I'm not on the web.
The people cheering is good.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, you need to do that to literally any.
Yeah. Both leaders are break.
Alright, are we gonna exit out to see?
No, we're gonna keep going until it breaks. Okay, still no break for me.
I'm gonna put my
Struggled
words
with
in.
that one. Should have had the ladder fall on him. That would have been funny.
Shadow wouldn't look right. An all broken shadow.
He was going to have shot the tree dead, and then he had a gun, see, and then he's like, "You threw the gun, your gun over there. That's your gun."
Yeah.
Alright.
It's good. It'll be a good joke. So far, it's just magically working. Life of me, I don't know why. One thing I do notice is that the even though I'm telling it what pose to use, I wonder if the pose in the popsicle stickler is inaccurate. The pose number, which may make sense for why sometimes it would break. Actually, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, if the pose in the popsicle stickler is inaccurate and has a random chance of being like +1, -1, or something like that, then it could be that based on a random chance, based on what the pose is in the popsicle stickler, it may break when it goes into the drawer. Okay, I think I understand what's going on. I just need it to happen once so I can confirm it and fix it. The fix for that is probably easy. Oh, it broke. Okay, interesting. Let's see where that happened. Alright, so it's broken. It's broken on the phone.
You got a sticker mismatch?
It's
Yeah.
broken on the phone. Or is it working for you?
Mine's
Or
working.
you have
Yeah.
Mine's
you have a
working,
full sticker mismatch?
I have a missing
I don't know if I
sticker
do.
again.
You have a missing sticker?
In my drawer, yes. I have just like a nothing. Oh, it's the phone, I guess. I can pull it out. It's the phone.
Okay, so it's there, but you just can't see it.
I cannot see it, but if I grab the blank area, it is the phone.
Alright, let me see. Because mine actually broke on the phone too. So maybe it is just an issue with the phone. Let's see here. Popsicle sticklers should actually still exist and work just fine if I just turn them back on. Yeah, there they go. Alright, and then phone. Pause this here. Current sprite set for phone, and the index for mine was 3. And the phone only has 2 things. I don't even know how I could possibly get a 3 for that. But I was swapping stickers out. Okay. I have a clue for what that is. So I was swapping things out way more regularly this time. Before I was just kind of letting it go and just like keeping the stickers I had. New theory. When you swap out, if it's in the middle of changing, it won't update the current sprite index until it swaps once. That's my working theory.
Did you not try to
The
swap
question-
any when it worked?
Yeah, I did not try to swap any. It worked when I wasn't swapping them out, when I wasn't picking them, because I was more focused on watching the debug logs to see what was going to happen. So I think, and actually that's something I did try to fix for this round, because I noticed, because people had been complaining about the sticker not matching the popsicle stickler, like the pose. before it was always set. You would it would when it was filling the sticker drawer, it would always just use the first pose. Now I tried to give it the pose that the popsicle stickler has, but it looks like the popsicle stickler's pose is not always accurate. So that's why it's breaking now. Good thing is this bug is new. It doesn't sound like a good thing, but it is. And the good thing is that it should be easy to fix once I know how to. Once I can find where it comes from. So it initializes there, that's happening from create sticker set button. Here, which happens from add sticker sets, which comes from game state flop, which happens from that, which is coming from the popsicle stickler. This comes from this. My guess is when I set, there's some way to set the pose without, or set the sprite set without setting the index, which is, this is definitely one way that could happen. How does this happen? Animation duck and return, yep, okay, I found it. I found it. Found it. Okay. So when it does the duck and return, it needs to set the current sprite index to 0. Actually, hold on, no, that doesn't make sense, because it does look like it does try to set to be 0. Or it tries to set to be a random sprite, which is relative to sprite. Set random sprite set random.
Where's the checklist grouped in?
With the pencil. so current spread size equals 6. It's not as easy as I had hoped it would be to figure out what's going on. Set random fruits. Oh, I see. I found it. Okay, I did actually find it this time. Alright, Okay. Set next post should be fine. Set sprite set. Okay. I think this is the fix we need. Let's see, rebuild theoretically should be pretty quick, so I'll do it real quick if people are still down to do one more round of testing.
Sure.
Alright. Rebuild should take no longer than 5 minutes. Maybe shorter than that. Alright, I solved the issue. This should fix 2 things. It should now all the sticker poses should always match properly for real this time. And now we shouldn't have that bug where I was breaking it. Trying to save up all my fucking podcasts for this long drive, but everyone took a fucking break last week.
What do you listen to? You don't listen to Giant Bomb anymore, right? Or
Nah, I
Next
don't,
Lander.
but I do. I just started listening to Nextlander again. I took a break from them, but just started listening to them again. I often listen to Critical Role a lot, and I've been listening to music more lately. I've been listening to Sun Little just came out with an album. Dave would be, I guess, more interested in that than Chris would. But it's okay. It's not great, but it's something new at least. But he's like working with someone. It's called Roll Mega, which I like the name of. Just as a sound, it's like flows off the tongue. Peeling sounds.
Cellar door.
I also did a solo peak run the other night because no one else was around for games on Sunday.
Did you get the zap
I did, yeah.
all the way?
I think it's actually, yeah, I got all the way. I also brought Bing Bong with me. I got him up there too. I think it's actually easier with less people because you get all the shit for yourself.
You can keep yourself
I
topped up pretty easily.
I'd not throw him in the volcano. I want to do that next, but I didn't want to like bring him all the way up there and then throw him in the volcano. Just have it be nothing.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. You gotta have like, you gotta do it twice to check both things.
Yeah. I'll try we can try the other one next time. I did almost like die though. It was pretty close. It was definitely easier, I think, because I had all the shit. I had just everything. Didn't have to worry about feeding multiple people and like, and I got like all the climbing equipment. I could just worry about like, I didn't need ropes. I could just worry about stuff for
Don't have to worry about
getting myself up higher. Yeah, exactly. So I did almost like, if I didn't have that climbing equipment though, I would have been fucked because at the very end of the volcano caldera, whatever, the volcano climb up, straight up, there was literally no place where you could just climb, even like dangerous like fire rock to stand on. There wasn't anything. It was just a straight up shot, and if you didn't have like a climbing gear or something to get you past that, you wouldn't have been able to make it. Luckily, I had both a call it, a anti-gravity rope and an anti-gravity rope cannon.
And what was it? Oh, you just had the rope. Didn't even know you could get just the rope.
Yeah,
We've only
it
gotten
makes
guns.
sense. Yeah. It's actually, the rope is way more useful than the cannon, because I can kind of plot out my path and see where it's gonna go.
I mean, yeah. Also, you don't really for the it being, a projectile doesn't really help all that much in that situation.
It helps you help someone else, right? So you can shoot
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down or something at
So it's
someone.
not like a
or
regular rope. It makes sense where you want it to be a projectile, so the person setting up rope can use it to get up.
But it would be
Yeah.
cool to have someone be falling and then you just shoot an anti-gravity rope towards them or something.
I
And
tried to
it
do
comes
that when
up.
I heard you in trouble. I took you could go back and check the footage. I got out my thing and I was looking around for you, but you were already dead. You like a moment
Yeah.
later, you came in as a ghost.
Your awesome moment, Dave, where you disappeared behind the fire.
Yeah, it's like a slideshow on your screen.
Yeah,
that
for
your-
whatever
that
reason,
your-
that
your-
area
your
must not be
computer
well
shit
optimized. It's just in that.
bit
It's
on
just
your-
in that fire area.
Mine,
This frame rate takes a
mine was
huge shit.
okay. My frame rate was okay on my recording. If you get it from there, but
Maybe it's just for
yeah,
streaming.
I was
didn't actually
cool.
check
I was
my actual
hoping to
recording.
see your. I checked your YouTube.
That's such a good game. I agree that I really, really hope that they see what they have here and continue to develop it and aren't just like, okay, that was fun, but like, how much more can we mine this for? I'm hoping that they're like, hey, this is super successful. Let's just see how far we can take it.
There's so much more you could add to that game. Like it's
Yeah,
a
there
great
really
start,
is.
but there's so much more you could. That could be a forever game for me.
Yeah, I could see it. Like, they need to embrace the secrets, which they already have. There's a lot of stuff of like, I don't know what this does, but I'm not sure that they all pay off is the thing, right? Like, I don't know how much of that is. Like, is there any use to that skull that just killed me when I used it, or is it just a gag?
Probably just a gag.
Maybe, I don't know,
Maybe.
but I hope there's a use for it. Like, I hope everything has a practical or interesting use. Alright. I just have to push the build.
Your Necro Skull design docs look really good, Dave.
I saw them, I
I-
haven't had a chance to read them yet.
It's because of Peak. And so clearly, like basically, I'm about to start my summer Unity fuck around, and I want to.
Have
I'm
to
gonna
aim for.
Well, I'm gonna put the combat stuff to the side and do the movement and overall like map and loop part first here and try to get that done. Because it really would just be Peak where you are in an
Shoot.
overworld, and and yeah, eventually, it'll just be more dangerous with things trying to kill you actively.
Peak with the.
But it's not
the
much
rune
different than
game.
that. It would not much be.
It's also
different
not
than
much
that.
different from the. I always wanted to do the horse game, but open world and with a bunch of different things you could climb and you could split up and come back together.
Peak with the rune game where you can draw runes and shit and discover runes on the mountain. Sounds awesome to me.
That's totally what Necro Skull. What the loop I have for Necro Skull, and read the design docs. It's exactly.
I don't have a chance. I have.
I was
on-
viewing this more as like I kind of want to just like put my ideas down and I wanted it to be sort of like a old
My
school video game manual,
my riff on Peak would be like that plus some slightly physicsy movement. So like I would take
Well, that's the
the
thing. As I restart this, I have to think: should I just go first person like I originally wanted to? For
first person works
for the Necro
works
Skull?
better. I mean, well,
Since Peak does it so well,
I
I
think
think first
Necro
person
Skull works better first person. Like the reason to go third person was we were gonna have a bunch of like wall jumps and yada yada yada. But if it's gonna be a more deliberate, you can die climbing anything thing. Like the original reason when we were talking about going third person was like, I was saying like, I want there to be a little bit of Mario 64 in here.
Yeah.
But a much more, you know.
Yeah, the new builds up.
First person's always better for immersion.
Yeah.
You'll know you're on the right version because there'll be 0.3.
Is the hard reset thing?
You can try
Or
not
is
doing
it
it.
gonna fetch one? We'll see if the number
with
changes.
the new version number, theoretically it should work.
It did change.
Yeah.
So it
Supposed
should
to
be
be
good.
0.3.3.
Yeah. When I actually remember to change the version number, it works.
Yeah, if I was going to riff on that game, it would be like, I'd take the hoverboard movement as your base movement. You could climb also, just like in Peak, but also you could also press a button and sort of, I thought about what the character mods would be for this. I think a pill bug would be a nice thing for this. Like press a button and like turn into kind of a tire for a second, so that you could like get up some speed and like jump higher onto like, you know, cliff faces and things like that.
Those like Bennett Foddy games don't appeal to me. So like the hoverboard mechanic, I would personally wouldn't be into it, but I'm sure some people would. Like just the people love that shit.
I mean, I think the movement in Peak is not too different from that, honestly.
The Peak movement feels good to me. I think it feels great.
Yeah, I can't even really tell if you. There are definitely moments where I feel like I'm sliding off of things, but generally I feel pretty stuck to and secure and confident in where I'm standing.
Yeah, I mean, that's not out of line with Bennett Foddy type games.
In Bennett Foddy type games, it's all about like mastering, you know, like a not archaic,
strange,
but like an opaque, strange movement system. This is not strange. Like it feels very natural to me, the movement system. But but it does a good job at balancing risk with it.
See-through feet and hands helps a lot too.
Yeah, that helps a lot. All right, here we go. This should theoretically not break. So far, so good.
It's the Giving Tree. Oh, he's not supposed to be floating there.
Did you do that, or was that?
I
my
was just
bug?
moving him at the last minute, so I probably was dragging him to like be more off the screen, and then
Okay. I also need to make these like not just pictures. It's not as easy as it sounds, so.
I was trying to give me this fucking steak.
Oh, it broke again for me. How?
Mine actually broke this time too.
Was it while you were checking a sticker?
Good.
It
I do
was,
have
it was
a
what I've done
different
that
sticker that
dozens
shouldn't
of
be
times before, and this is the first
It's
time
random
happened.
chance, basically, that it can happen. I left the debug logs in. Send me hit F12, Chris, and click on the console, and then before the red event, send me the message for the last debug message that you got.
The last thing separated by brackets before the red thing.
It'll say initializing sticker item with sprite set, and then after that there should be like null reference, probably. The initializing line is the one I need.
With new executive orders and shifts in federal priorities, government contractors must stay informed. GovWinIQ by Deltek provides
Damn, this
comprehensive
thing's
market
fucking pain in the
intelligence
ass, huh?
to anticipate and adapt to these shifts. GovWinIQ is designed to support your business in all market conditions.
No matter how you slice it, trust Galvani, the mozzarella experts.
Yeah, again. It definitely is adding one where it shouldn't be. Maybe there are multiple bugs here where this can happen.
I put my thing in the Heartland chat.
Okay. Thank you. Long arms, yeah, one. I already know that one by heart. That's definitely not possible. All right. Yeah, the problem is just that the popsicle sticklers are just inaccurate, unfortunately. They don't, so then there's just a bug with them. And I must have not fixed all the possible breaks on them. Current sprite set, sprites line. This Oh, I see. I understand. I understand. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a bigger fix, but I can, it's not actually that big fix, but it's gonna take me like 10 minutes to fix, and I don't think we're gonna get a full night testing here, unfortunately. At least I got a bunch of, I found some more bugs, that I need to go through. We don't have to keep it going today, unless anyone wants to talk about anything specific that they wanna cover with Stripped for next week. I think I'm gonna do one more week of bug fixes to try to get this thing more solid.
Right on.
Maybe when Jeff comes back, we can do something over the weekend if you're still around. Chris, I don't know when you leave for your thing.
I will be gone next Tuesday to the 28th. So the 22nd through the 28th, I'll be gone.
I should be home by Sunday, so, and I'm taking Monday off, so I should have time to do a thing here, or to test then, and by then I should have some stuff fixed. This is actually, yeah, I know, I shouldn't have done this, I should not have done it the way I did. Actually, that may be enough to fix it. Still serial. Alright. Next, get spring. Okay. I think I see the error of my ways. Were there any good AGDQ things?
The best runs I saw. The Neon White race was pretty cool. The Mario Maker
Oh.
race always cool. The
I
best.
know that was a race.
My favorite one was the AEW Fight Forever though, just because of the crowd. That was awesome, and how they staged a little fake pro wrestling thing with that trans wrestler. That was cool. But the crowd was literally never not chanting something.
I love AGDQ just in its wholesomeness
Yeah.
and purity and sweetness,
Yeah.
and it is the best of.
Years ago, somebody was like,
Us, it feels
I wish they'd get like more professional commentators. I fucking don't. That would ruin it. That would ruin it.
Very supportive and inclusive. And
There are parts that are like literally so cringy that I can't watch sometimes, but that is part of it.
oh,
You
and
can't
full of
remove
autistic
that.
people because like that is like the nature of it is just like girls
Lends
get
itself to that. Yeah.
obsess over that things and think in those ways.
I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't had time.
That's just all totally not even just outside of the actual runs themselves.
This was the first year I could actually watch the whole thing. I missed the final night because Dad was here. So I was watching Rocky with Dad instead.
Rocky, weird. That movie's so
I've never
old.
seen
Is it
Rocky
like a Orlando
until
Bloom?
this
Oh,
past
really?
weekend. I've literally
Crazy.
never seen it. It did. I know how it ended, but it still surprised me the way in which the end is. Like
It just ends like in the fanfare.
how it's decided on points. I fully expected Rocky to get full. Everyone's seen Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he goes a distance. Everyone knows his point. He didn't win, but he goes a distance. He goes all around.
You can still see. I know that. He was saying that, but I still figured he would like go 13 rounds or something and get knocked out.
I'd be like, oh, that was enough.
And yeah, but like I also showed Dad Hajime no Ippo, which is a boxing anime, and he thought it was very funny the way the Japanese show portrayed the American boxer.
Was he loud?
Yes, he's lecherous and drunk and all talent, where all the Japanese guys are hardworking. What you playing? You switch your email on Roblox? So Fall Guys. I recently watched a video on competitive Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Man, that game's still kicking. I can't believe they didn't make a sequel of that.
There is a apparently pretty vibrant, like, competitive scene to it, and the levels don't look like crazy nonsense like you would expect.
Ultimate Chicken Horse got added to Game Pass.
Did it?
Yeah, like just now, recently. I installed it because it's 2 gigabytes.
Also, weirdly, like, Crawl has been having a bit of a resurgence lately.
Oh man, I remember that game.
Like, a lot of people have been playing Crawl lately. I feel like well,
That game has
at least I've been
that
seeing a
game
lot
has
of
like
cool-
design. So that game is like has balance issues if I remember right. Right?
I don't know, it was 12 years ago, probably.
Also, we only played it for one night, so I'm not sure we you know, fully got all the mechanics of it. But like, my main issue with it was the like the rooms were just too small for what you could do as a good guy and a bad guy was my main thinking. Like that game, there's 2 games I always think this game would be a lot better if the camera was pulled out like way more, and that one is Crawl and the other is all the original Sonic games.
It's a neat fucking idea. They like that's another one that would probably benefit from like a modern refresh.
Maybe it's just a YouTube thing. It doesn't actually. Oh wait, this is 7 days. Let's go out. 1 year. Okay, yeah, around. Let's go. No, I guess it's not really having a true resurgence. It is up from where it was, but not nowhere near what it. Actually, I guess it never really was that popular. The peak players ever for this game is like 309.
I mean, it is a older game. That was before games like that could, I feel like, were taking off at a level that is now happening.
But I've seen a lot of people making YouTube videos about Crawl lately.
Well, if anyone wants to try testing one more time, I actually fixed the thing, I think. You're welcome to try.
Could do it one more time.
Version number should be 0.3.4.
Clearing everything or no?
You don't need to clear anything. As long as the version number says 0.3.4, you're good. Get on in here, Dave. You ready, Chris?
Yep. Just gonna try and break it with the sign.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It did not break. The things that make me laugh the most of my own jokes are not clever. It's a pretty good one.
Fits pretty well, yeah.
Moon has a boot.
Moon boot.
When you think of great roofs, you think of Greenewalt Roofing Company. With over 18 years of experience, Greenewalt knows your roof is your home's first line of defense. From
That's really good.
Still has a hand. You can still see his other hand, so like that's his face. That should be a thought bubble. That last panel one.
Yeah, I was going for something completely different and then just changed course and put that joke in the last second. And that hand coming out really fits.
That is so perfect. Yeah, that's great.
one would be a nice. I guess I made it off of a setup because I got the hand. The setups work well, very well.
Yeah, I mean, it is easier, and the rounds feel snappier. I don't feel as stressed out coming up with a joke. I think it would be a real game would be 2 rounds and 2 setups and a finish. A full one for the finish.
Finish my last scene. Or any of the words.
I can't think of a joke. I
Oh,
burned my joke last time.
Oh, weird. So the word bubble in the last panel there is smaller than it was. It's the same thing that
Than it
happens
was?
when you
Yeah,
copy
well,
it.
yeah, so if you don't account for the size when you, because you have to move, if you copy it and then paste it, well, it's a bug I know I have to fix.
The nose and a
What's going
mustache is a cop. He was taking a bullet for his partner, and then there was gonna be a funeral, and it's gonna be like, "He was a goddamn hero." We need a badge, though. I need to be able to put a badge on.
Yeah, badge would be a good one.
We also need an actual judge. I've gotten the judges stand a few times, and
You don't need judge, you just need a judge wig.
Hmm.
So anyone can be a judge.
I was also thinking about the portrait thing that I come up with. Instead of me putting a hole in that, we should just have a pose be just the thing's head, so you can just put it on.
For
Right.
basically everything, yeah.
For
we have
anything, yeah, right. That's just
Yeah.
that should just be a default pose for all
Yeah.
things that are characters.
I was
just the
looking
head
at
of it.
Chris's stickers, and I think I'm more of the opinion that we shouldn't have mouths, and mouths should just be baked into the pose, and we just deal with it.
well, I think
Because they have so
You
much
can do it that way.
personality.
like
Like
they are the
Chris's things have so much
personality stickers,
and
though.
it's
Dave's are
fine.
more the archetype stickers, which I think they both serve a purpose.
Well, we were originally trying to let the player do that shit, but I'm fine with you just going with the basic emotions for all the characters and just putting those as the poses, just doing the faces ourselves. Cuts out a lot of the fiddly bits too. We don't have good,
Yeah, that's
solutions for yet,
I really do think like
like stacking things on top of each other and having to move all that
Yeah.
and that stuff. Like it was just automatic in there. That.
Ah, damn it. My. Ah.
okay, yeah, I do see the thing. It does shrink over here too. Good to know.
I should say Cow Planet sold only 7 copies. It should have no background health.
That's a good use of this effect.
Oh, I'm pretty torn on this one.
So Dave, you didn't that's not a bug, right? The text sticker thing, you just didn't switch to the no
I didn't have
box
time.
pose?
Yeah, I just had to get
Okay,
the
yeah,
X from there at the last
gotcha.
moment.
So I'm running out of time too. Even with these shorter rounds, maybe we could add an extra like 20 to 30
It's
seconds.
just always even have like a timer tick down and then be like, okay, everybody, now put in your dialogue. It's time to or something like
Is it
like a
Jack
or at least some sort of
says?
30-second warning or something. Like add 30 seconds or something, or even just let us like I said before, give a ready up button and then just see how long it generally takes us.
We could do that, yeah. I do think there's a benefit to having a timer just to keep the thing moving.
Yeah.
So that like people don't just hold it up forever. But I mean, I think I could definitely use an extra 30 seconds. All right, we can call it there. It is working. I'm pretty happy with everything. Now that I fixed the breaking bugs, so
I think
extra 30
honestly an
seconds
extra
for
minute.
sure,
If we
right?
need an extra 30 seconds, then somebody new needs an extra minute or more even. But
So before, so the rounds for 3 panels used to be 4 minutes. This is 2 minutes per
I think
round.
3. I think we should do 3. But also, I do think there's benefit to just maybe we could do it where like you just hit a button and say when you're done. It lets you know, but it also lets you know when your friends are done, so that there's social pressure to finish.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Well, I
Like
just meant
have just
put it in as a debug thing, like the ready up thing, just to see how long generally it takes us, not like for it to be that way permanently,
Well, I think we can start with just because that's would take me work to do, and there's plenty of other work to do. Let's start with adding a minute on and see what that feels like. I do agree that like there should be some sort of like, hey, I'm good, I'm done button, so that you could end around early if everyone feels good about their jokes. But like Jackbox has that, right? They have it for Quiplash.
Has
Uh,
what? Like
Has like when everyone submits their joke in Quiplash, it does just stop the timer and go. So I think it is, but they only do it in Quiplash, I think. And I guess like anytime you have to you can submit an answer, I guess. So like mostly I guess it's anything that has a submit button. The drawing ones generally don't have that. But all right, well at least we're in a stable state again. Everything's working. We can play around. You can make setups. I need to change the way all the setups work so that it's now so it'll be agnostic of the way this. Or I guess I need to assign a static ID to the stickers and their sets and their subsets. So I'll have to figure. The addressables technically does that, so I should theoretically have an ID already for all of them. I just have to figure out how to put them together. But yeah, I think one more round of cleanup for me to make this thing to improve some of the bugs that we still have. Any other bugs that you noticed besides the text sticker bug this time?
just that one about
The hand not moving.
the hand not moving, but I could not reproduce it. But it did happen like 4 or 5 times randomly.
Yeah,
when I
we
was
gotta
trying
keep
to
an eye
reset
on it.
it.
You have a video, right? So at some point, if we can try to go back to the video and see what's going on.
I really should. I used to have a script on my OBS that would show all my inputs on controller or keyboard. I should add that back in. It's literally just a website that you went to and pasted the browser into your OBS.
Yeah, something so that we can. Well, if you happen to get it again and you can find a way to reliably reproduce it, I can fix the bug. I just needed to know how to do it or what causes it.
It's not that big a deal. It's only
When you're changing into the offline mode.
yeah.
Yeah, at least it's low impact.
Yeah, it's really, it honestly does not matter. Anyone, especially being in the offline room, like it's not like a multiplayer is happening in a multiplayer room or anything like that, so.
Alright. I will tighten up some more of the things and then we can talk about what to do next.
Tighten
if
up
you
the
guys want to
graphics
start
on
thinking
level
about
3.
that. You guys can start figuring out what the next steps are, where we want to go from here. I think the setups are a great idea and they're working well. I think maybe they could use some better presentation for how they're displaying, like the black box with just as a screenshot doesn't look super nice, but it does the job. At least you know what's coming. But we can improve that a little bit. We could finally button up these rounds and make them actually like finish, so you can have maybe 2 rounds and there's 3 rounds total, right? Yeah, stuff like that.
Right.
Alright. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
See ya.
Alright, nearly all the weapons are done for... Just need to make the flag for Cold War Golf. I'm sure some of them will crash the game in some ways once a ton of people are using them and they're interacting with each other and things like that, but...
Isn't it all turn-based?
It's all turn-based, but still, like... when... Well, it's even more turn-based now. Like, originally I had it so you could hit a button and end your turn even while you were still moving, and it will move on to the next person's turn, but it became too confusing because there are things where I steal the camera, like, because, you know, if I hit your ball and your ball flies off the screen and then hits a hazard that kills you, I want to show you dying, right? So like it might be your turn, but you kill Mike, but when Mike dies, the camera gets stolen from you for a second, and then it goes, and you're paused, and then it goes back to you. And weapons cause a lot of that type of shit. So like, I'm sure that things will break.
So are you gonna be able to play test it? Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I mean, I intend to play test it. I was hoping you guys would help me play test it this weekend.
Cool. Yeah.
Although, if just you or you and me, or you, me, and Jeff, or anybody wants to do a couple of, you know, I'll give us all a random weapon and we'll just fucking shoot at each other to see what breaks for a little bit. Well, that will maybe spoil some of the surprise of the weapons. Whatever. We will play, it will break. That's fine. Why is this not working?
If you're new to Self, let me tell you a little bit about us. We're on a mission to help people build credit, especially those that are new to credit or don't have access to traditional credit products like an unsecured card or a personal loan. And look, credit building is super hard, and we're gonna make it as simple as possible, and we're gonna stick by your side the entire time, okay?
Is there still Nutella left in there, Is there still Nutella left, or did you go through it all already? What's that? I'm just asking. I'm curious.
Are you missing out on government opportunities because you're monitoring countless websites? With GovWin by Deltek, develop a pipeline of best fit leads up to 5 years before the RFP is released. Let GovWin IQ find the best fit opportunities so you can spend more time winning.
The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
Alright. Still around, Dave? Alright.